Hi, Chase with mySwing Golf. Many golf instructors aren't familiar with 3D motion capture. It's often perceived as complex and intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. As a way to get you started in 3D, I'm going to give you a brief overview of 6 things that you can capture with the mySwing system and how to apply them. We call them the mySwing 6. The mySwing 6 will help you get started using your mySwing system immediately and will also help introduce 3D into your everyday teaching. For more detailed information, please visit our mySwing 6 video series on myswing.com. Now, what are the mySwing 6? The first 4 of the mySwing 6 deal only with the avatar. We feel like it's much easier to visualize the avatar and the settings on the avatar for both you and your students. The first one we'll look at, rotations. Rotations are measured in degrees, closed in relationship to the target, open in relationship to the target. We measure thighs, we measure knees, thighs, pelvis, rib cage, shoulders, and head. The 2 we'll look at in this series are rib cage and pelvis. The next thing we'll look at is spine tilt. There's 2 types of spine tilt. Side tilt, which is the amount of tilt away from the target and toward the target, and forward tilt. This tilt is measured in relationship to the ground. This is toward the ground, away from the ground. Forward tilt or back tilt. The third one, lead wrist set angle. Lead wrist set is the relationship between the forearm and the club shaft, often referred to as the lag angle. The next one we'll look at lead arm adduction. Lead arm adduction is the angle between the upper arm and the rib cage. This would be 0 or all the way across your chest, 90. This would be 180. Those are the 4 settings that we give on the avatar. We also have plenty of graphs. For this series, we're going to look at 2 graphs. The first graph is the kinematic sequence. Kinematic sequence is a transfer of energy from the ground up. We're looking at the transfer of energy from your pelvis, rib cage, lead arm, and club. It's measured in degrees per second, and it's looking at rotational velocity. Our final graph in the mySwing 6 is the pelvis sway, thrust, and lift graph. Pelvis sway is the amount of linear movement, side-to-side movement away from the target and toward the target. Pelvis thrust is toward the ball, away from the ball. And then lift is vertical up and down in relationship to the ground. So that's the mySwing 6. 6 things that'll help you get started in 3D and also help you implement the mySwing system immediately. For more information, please visit our mySwing 6 video series on myswing.com.